Du coup, maintenant... Bon, je réfléchis. Des zéros en logique. C'est vraiment une grosse chèvre là. Toujours plus de clair-obscur. Bon, attends. Faut que j'aille revoir les gens, je leur parle. Normalement. Fallait que j'aille voir qui encore. Attends, parce que... L'autre là. On sait que le mec... Je vais parler des tatouages, mais est-ce que j'ai... Trouver du speed et le sniffer, c'est important. Hein. C'est très important. L'âme quoi. De la drogue. Allez, again. Again and again and again and again. J'ai que 3%. Ouais, voir, t'en as causé, il m'a promis une coopération. Charmant, dis donc. Si vous me poussiez un peu plus à bout pour découvrir ça, l'abruti. Ses yeux pleins de fureur vers le grand gaillard. Les cannes.
Yeah, I guess I am. You big. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being.
Ça monte pas, hein, toujours que 3%.
Don't wear it out.
Devinez quoi, j'ai établi un lien entre vous et un trafic de drogue locale.
You have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to...
Alors, ferme sa gueule là, hein.
It was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints.
T'as pas de son calepin puis c'est tourne vers vous.
Do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
Je peux asséner le coup de grâce. Non, à vous l'honneur, vous l'avez mérité.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you.
Ouh.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Vous admettez donc faire du blé en imposant vos propres citoyens?
Fucking who? People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Hardy Boys! Ok.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Pas très gentil.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
La 8ème hardy, celle qui manque. Celle qui mène la barque, exact.
Answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy.
Un mytho.
I
And here we go. Back to the usual.
La femme soupire.
I know. Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
Parlez à Joyce, le mercenaire que vous avez pendu. Eh ben, ses potes vont venir vous faire la peau.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Me tirer par quoi l'assistance. Certains hommes reposent leur bien.
Snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Ouais, ils sont en train de constituer une sorte de tribunal et ils vont venir vous trouver.
Happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here.
Désigne le sol.
Armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Il cogne l'épaule du bon londinet. Elle s'est dit qu'ils ont constitué leur propre faction. Personne ne les contrôle.
Fucking surprise.
Marman.
They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's really prepped himself up for this. He has to keep the fear in check.
Les mercenaires sont équipés d'armes automatiques.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Eh bien, si Glenn a un fusil à 7 coups chez lui, voilà sauvé.
There's 7 barrels, 1 trigger. You do the math.
So that's 1 dead and a long reload. But whatever.
Et cette histoire de Crenell, ça sent pas bon, vous le savez, pas vrai?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals with decades of combat experience. They are not a gang or a barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Ok.
What do you mean, okay?
Ah, je sais pas. J'hésite entre la 1 et la 5. Je vais dire ok, ils vont tous vous laminer, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Bon, est-ce que 28% c'est 100%?
As you
Oui.
go through this room full of sweat,
Oui.
swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco. Does this look familiar?
Où est-ce que j'ai déjà vu ça?
I believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively,
Mais bon.
men sitting on desks
J'ai pigé, Titus.
and wasting time.
Si c'est vraiment vous qui faites la loi. Vous ressemblez vraiment à des vrais flics, en train de branler les mouches, une bière à la main.
You got a problem with beer now.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Ah, moi aussi j'adore la bière et me tirer la nouille au lieu d'aider les gens.
We don't help.
Repose sa bière.
I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me?
Je reprends sa bière.
Took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push, quick.
Je voulais déjà demander pourquoi cachez-vous la victime.
Titus is hiding nothing. Titus?
Un grand gaillard.
You want to talk to her? Fine, talk to her. I got nothing to hide.
Everybody has something to hide. He certainly does.
So long as you treat her with respect. No questioning, no harassing, or you got the freight train of pain heading your way.
Passons pas contre sa peau.
You understand?
What is her name?
Enfin, son café.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh oh. J'ai parlé de ma chambre et pleurer. Miss Orange, danseuse disco?
Why not? You've probably seen her around.
42% c'est 100%.
You
Voilà, apparemment.
at cool
Cool.
after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus
Tout va bien.
looks oddly.
Aucun problème.
I don't
Professionnel.
understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Donc, quelle est votre relation avec elle? Regarde lui dans une question mutuelle, tombe sur le lieu.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We've already.
Pardon.
She's been here.
J'arrête de taper dans le micro.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
Ok, elle est pas du coin.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux, toi? Calme-toi.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Voilà.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
Quelle est sa relation avec le mercenaire?
There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Du beau temps, vous avez dit cool, 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 mais c'est-à-dire?
Think I meant.
Du cul, de la drogue et du karaoké, c'est ça?
Yes. Yes. And no. Got something to say about
Regarde droit dans les yeux. Donc vous voulez dire que vous étiez proche?
We just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Ok, quand est-ce que ça a eu lieu, le viol?
We did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again.
Grâce à bière.
So what does it matter?
Net.
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Je tourne vers Glenn.
Go, boss.
Le grand blond lui jette une canette. Merci, nous allons lui parler.
What I said. Freight train of pain.
Pointe sa canette de bière dans ma direction. Ok. On va aller lui parler.
The Jamrock shuffle.
La razzia Jamrock.
In a way, yes.
Qu'est-ce que ça me donne?
Treasure hunt.
Les conteneurs verrouillés rapportent du butin de meilleure qualité. Bonne chose. Attends. Parfum abricot. Ah, c'est le chewing-gum parfum abricot. J'ai encore un point, c'est ça? Que je pourrais monter. Un peu nul. Aucune logique, The Bee. Je vais monter ma logique un peu parce que c'est dramatique. Oui, mon petit Kim, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Officer, what was that?
Vous voulez parler des sueurs et des tremblements quand il a mentionné son nom?
Yes.
Et le truc tremblotant en gelée avec un œil là?
Yes.
Je crois que je connais cette femme.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Elle sait que j'ai fait des trucs déments avant de m'évanouir et que j'ai fait la teuf et que je suis pas très sain d'esprit.
She overheard you, or did you party together?
Elle m'a entendu écouter de la musique et faire des trucs bizarres depuis ma chambre. C'est celle qui est à côté de la vôtre.
Anything else?
Elle sait que j'avais oublié que j'étais flic.
That's manageable.
Et je lui ai demandé où était le nom de la ville. Possible que je lui ai demandé en quelle année on était.
Clearly your interrogation technique. Anything else?
C'est tout.
Be alright, officer. This is
Bon, ça va alors.
Fortified by his assurance.
Oh, cool.
Going to be alright.
Bon, bah, let's go alors. Allons lui parler. J'ai un pied de biche à la main, mais tranquille.
The door is closed. There's still a dent in the vinyl where you punched it before. This little depression is
Passe mon doigt sur la basse.
inflict on the door.
Je frappe. Votre femme répond, étouffée par la porte.
Controlled.
This is the police.
This is the police, madame.
Come on up. The door is open.
Elle crie.
Find my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could.
C'est prévu. Puis non. Les calculs concernant une facture d'hôtel. On dirait qu'elle séjourne ici depuis un bail. Armoire à pharmacie.
The cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one
Regardons la brosse à dents.
on the other. It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting. It's
Regardons les médicaments.
pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Sacrée collection en effet.
Not.
Demande-t-il à voix basse. Examine les flacons.
Bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Necra.
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's on the lookout.
Examine la plaquette de pilule.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find?
Quelque chose de plus intéressant là-dedans. Une gueule de bois chimique.
A bright orange bottle with peptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. Silently, the bottle slides.
Hop là.
Then,
On va s'éclater ce soir.
into your pocket. Feels so sleek and beautiful. You got it. Here comes
La gueule de roue. Je vais pas la prendre maintenant. J'ai moins de morale. Ça me fait plus de psyché. On va prendre ça disque. Enfin.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time
Que je deviendrai un super flic?
take you into more than that.
Méga flic!
This is your modus operandi. This is how you've done it for years.
Tant qu'il met là, il va être déçu.
See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence.
Ok, c'est parti.
Raise the peptide bottle. Press one nostril closed and inhale furiously with the other. The rush is almost immediate. It
Nice.
tastes bitter and caustic, and stings a bit inside your nose.
C'est bon de te revoir, agent méga flic, le monde t'attend à bras ouverts.
It's slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity. Your little heart pounding
Gagne de
like
l'XP.
a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow. Your jaw clenches.
J'ai toujours pas de fut.
And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. The good kind, of course. You may want to blast a nosefed or something.
Tranquille.
Whoa, this shit is strong. This shit is disco. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some. Clear the air.
Kim, j'ai pris un peu de speed, j'espère que ça vous dérange pas, je l'ai fait pour des raisons professionnelles.
I don't care. Do what you have to do.
Toujours être honnête.
As you remain functional, he thinks. Now,
Cool, c'est l'heure de bouger.
everything is clear around.
En avant. Vous inquiétez pas, je suis un professionnel. Le lit a été fait à la rate. Une odeur de fumée de cigarette de marque Astra, menthol, flotte dans les airs. C'est que ça.
The same small, heavy door. No lock inside.
17%, c'est peu.
It's
C'est.
barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy too. Very sturdy.
Où est-ce que ça mène? Le lieutenant consigne une note dans son calepin.
The first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
J'aimerais bien réussir à y aller, vous pensez que c'est important?
The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and a dull thump.
Fais du pied sur toi.
Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible.
J'aimerais bien réussir à rentrer, je sais pas ce qu'il y a dedans.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and
Désigne la jeune femme d'un signe de tête.
people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Vous voyez la méga enquête et la porte fusionnent pour former une enquête en stéréo.
When that happens.
Bon, est-ce que je peux retenter ou pas?
Small, heavy door
17%? Allez,
inside.
je crois que c'est raté. J'ai mal. J'ai toujours pas de pantalon.
You kick it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
your foot is ready to explode and punish this object.
Aucun respect pour mon autorité?
The door receives a thorough discipline. Its pain and groveling is much to your liking.
Suck on that door.
Voilà, on est d'accord. Par contre, j'aimerais bien arrêter de faire le con déjà et si je prends ça. Avec le pied de biche, ça marche mieux ou pas?
Heavy door.
Ah, je sais pas. Je ne saurai donc jamais. Madame, bonjour. Je prends congé. Faut que j'arrive à ouvrir cette porte, c'est dramatique. Du café froid et un cendrier qui ressemble à un hérisson. Des fleurs. Et des champs blancs séchés.
Just
Non, des champs blancs séchés, pardon.
flowers. A gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Bougez la main vite.
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into
Du muguet.
The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance. Then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Dégainez votre piste digitale et le pointez sur lui. Piou piou.
Your 9mm semi-automatic finger pistols produce a satisfying snap. Strange for such a low-caliber finger gun to sound so chunky. The flower in
J'ai impressionné Kim. Je suis trop heureux.
is Kim. That's not entirely true. The lieutenant
Oh merde.
is looking at the door
Oh non.
to the east.
Mais Kim.
He misses them.
Oh mon ami, prends du speed.
Welcome to the
Bonjour madame. Une jeune femme tient une cigarette dans une main et une tasse de café dans l'autre.
Hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Il y a une femme de ménage? Je crois qu'il m'en faut une.
Yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernium.
Mince.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few.
Merci.
Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
La vie est plus simple maintenant, je suis policier. Pipou, pipou.
Actually, what a police siren sounds like.
Si je te montre ton nom vers la jeune femme.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Elle tire une bouffée sur sa cigarette mentholée, l'air pensif.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Ok. Vous pouvez me dire comment vous appelez, mademoiselle?
Clausier Amandou.
Vous avez quel âge?
28.
Une bouffée sur sa cigarette. D'où venez-vous?
Republic of Oranje.
Orange?
Bad memory, officer.
Mauvais souvenir de quoi?
Lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. A night. At least it was for me.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
Quelle est votre profession?
Stupid.
Pas donc.
Oranese lit.
Littérature orangeaise?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Ça parle de quoi la littérature orangeaise?
Failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
Et qu'est-ce que vous en faites?
I do
Du coup, comment vous faites pour gagner de l'argent? L'argent, c'est important. Lui montrer de l'argent, regardez.
I've made more money just being than I
L'argent, c'est bien.
Oranese lit.
D'être quoi?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
Elle sourit. Merci, à titre informatif, nous avons fini.
The record. So official.
Vous avez une chambre sympa.
It's pretty deluxe.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites au Whirling on Riggs?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Pourquoi ici?
Here in Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Ici.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
Très bien, où mène cette porte?
You tell me, officer, when you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm light
Quelle
of...
collection de médocs, à part ça?
I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Répond-elle sans une trace d'ironie perceptible.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
Impressionnant. Comment avez-vous fait pour ramasser un tel butin?
Sir, it's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
Il y a un craint de cette collection. L'antagoniste des opiacés.
Handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Tonton n'est pas agressif, il cherche simplement à en savoir plus.
Better safe than sorry.
Elle tire une bouffée sur sa cigarette et sourit. Vous avez aussi la peptide.
Yes, one of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Oh.
Like
Pourquoi?
not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically.
On va pas creuser plus le sujet. Hein. Elle tire une bouffée en vous regardant droit dans les yeux. D'autres questions à vous poser?
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
C'est quoi cette fleur sauvage?
At the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
C'est quoi la bossam?
Martial art, sir. Is that it?
Samurai boxing, or sambo, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
Oui, qu'est-ce qu'elle faisait là?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Or an admirer?
Des admirateurs?
Fires? I'm too old to be a debutante. And this place is no fashionable society.
Elle observe la place en contrebas en se penchant par-dessus la balustrade. Bon. C'est vrai que vous avez vécu un moment difficile.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Vous avez subi une agression sexuelle, mademoiselle.
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Une bouffée rapide, l'air imperturbable.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
Il est 19h. C'est le soir, mademoiselle.
Is it?
Elle plisse les yeux et observe les alentours. Le soleil se couche dans la mer. En contrebas, la place est parcourue d'ombre élancée.
This evening. Time flies, man.
Examine ta tasse de café. Donc, vous n'avez pas été violée?
I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Ah!
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Cherchez mot puis hausse les épaules.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus vous a demandé depuis longtemps. Qu'est-ce qui s'est vraiment passé entre la victime et vous?
Partied.
Vous faisiez la fête comment? Comme je la fête moi?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Plus extrême que ça? Désignez de nouveau mon visage.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Vous éprouvez quelque chose l'un l'autre?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
La voix du lieutenant pardon, est posée et calme.
At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension?
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Ça n'a pas dû être simple de le voir là-bas.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
Bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yeah.
L'appel pour signer la pendaison, c'était vous?
And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Ouais, la personne qui a appelé était camouflée.
Exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Côté, c'est-à-dire?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, officer. I used the
Ok, carrément.
landline.
Je crois que je savais.
That's some clever tampering. Crossing the lines like that.
On dirait que vous y êtes pas allé complètement au pif non plus, c'était malin. Parvient un sourire.
Like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
Pourquoi prendre autant de précautions?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Ok. C'est Titus qui vous a demandé de pimenter les choses?
Pretty much.
Elle tient la tasse de café à 2 mains.
Warming them.
D'accord. Que pouvez-vous me dire sur lui? Nom, yeux, âge?
Can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Autre latte nerveuse.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'ils l'ont pendu s'il n'y a pas eu de viol?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean.
And they lynched him for it?
Mince.
She nods.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'il avait une balle dans le crâne?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
Ah.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
Non.
I'm confused, sorry.
Non, c'était avant.
Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer.
Merde, j'ai pas assez de logique. Naturellement. Comment est-ce que vous avez connu la bande à Hardy?
Frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
Tout à fait. Comment vous êtes rencontrés?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Vous avez fait la fête?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy boys?
I have.
Lequel?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Il l'aurait pas lynché par jalousie?
Hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
Que voulez-vous dire?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way they're
Je
imagining.
vais quand même faire la 2, je voulais pas, mais bon.
I
Moi j'avais tout.
suspect it's what
Bon,
they'd
quoi.
like to do to me.
Vous êtes sûr que vous avez pas été violé?
I'm 89% sure.
Donc vous êtes 11% pas sûr.
How it is.
You do know how it is.
Je ne sais pas, non.
Maybe you don't.
Prendre atterrisse sur sa combinaison, mais elle n'en débarrasse d'un revers de la main.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped here.
Je dirais qu'il s'est passé quelque chose, mais vous voulez pas le reconnaître.
Make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted.
Bizarre, c'est bizarre.
Would I be
Votre déposition, mademoiselle.
A silvery sigh of relief and weariness.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Yeah?
Je regarde si je peux pas gratter.
My favorite topic. How about we,
comprends.
you know, change the subject to
Un lancer blanc, il peut être retenté demain. 7%, c'est 100%.
She looks back.
Sûr.
Time, don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will see through deceits. You are advised. There are muscles on long white
Ah
bones.
vache, ils se réveillent tous. Ils se réveillent tous, ils se réveillent tous.
Dancer. You want to put your hand on her back and feel.
Il m'arrive.
Just time passing. Don't worry. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified.
Vache, tous mes trucs se réveillent, au secours.
Your windpipe. Your heart beats.
Elle est en train de m'ensorceler?
Her elbows against her waist, and her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound.
Elle détourne le regard.
Strange moment, ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2
Nous
seconds.
reparlons une autre occasion, mademoiselle.
I'll be here until 11 p.m.
Maudite porte.
The same small. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass, smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to
Cette fenêtre a été remplacée récemment.
Like it, yes.
Attendez. Attends Kim, du coup...
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is. Yeah?
Cette fenêtre est neuve. Elle se déplace légèrement vers la gauche pour y observer son reflet.
evasive maneuver. Ask a follow.
Est-ce qu'elle a été remplacée?
I'm trying not to lie to you here. Stop making it hard.
Là, vous avez qu'à me dire la vérité.
The truth is, I'm a horrible girl. Windows break around me.
Loul.
It's their fault.
You hear the scribbling of the lieutenant's pen.
All right.
D'accord.
Just like the last
Pas.
one. Don't worry. We will see you up, Miss Araignée Disco. The strange moment and
Je reviendrai, madame. Je jure, je reviendrai. Et j'aurai des réponses. J'en suis... presque sûr. J'espère. Bon, Kim, on prend du speed?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called hardy boys.
On sait que ça les obligera à coopérer?
Let them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Pourquoi nous a dit tout ça?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
T'es pas obligé de mentir. T'as pas aperçu?
You, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Quelque chose tout par moi.
I think so. She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Let's go. Bon bah on va revoir Jean-Mich. Je veux chanter.
the man pondered.
Parce que du coup cette porte, il y a des nouvelles vu qu'il y a une
You
porte.
see,
Que dalle.
It's you again. What is it?
On parle encore de la victime de viol.
Serious.
Non, ça c'est bon.
Whatever.
Clash Z a dit qu'elle n'était pas été violée.
I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
On vers vous.
He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Cinglé, de quoi parlez-vous? Elle était très lucide.
Raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Sa voix claque à travers la pièce comme un tir de semonce.
Personally, sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The rest of the cafeteria has gone quiet, too.
Oui, l'ambiance.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it.
Ah bon?
Today. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Où avez-vous déniché cette bande?
Go into this shit deaf and dumb. You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Mais sur écoute, donc de quelle manière?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Alors c'est lequel parmi vous l'opérateur radio surdoué?
Advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say.
Ok.
It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Chef attrape à nouveau sa bière et trinque à sa santé.
You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Pourquoi m'intéresser à cette bande, du coup vous m'avez menti?
Don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't.
Est-ce que je peux écouter ça? Vas-y, vas-y.
We can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
Ta voix résonne dans la pièce tel un tonnerre.
We can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Très bien, j'ai train de l'oreille.
Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday. Yeah.
Non, c'est bon.
You do that.
Ok, ok. Donc je trouve un moyen d'écouter la bande où il y aura les aveux, le machin. Ah oui, je passe des choses.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Bon, peut-être je peux aller l'acheter. Pas le temps, monsieur. Origine du disco est gribouillée sur les cuisses d'une fille à la 3ème page.
Hello, hello.
Recherche de quoi écouter un enregistrement pour une affaire de police.
We still have those boom boxes on the shelves. Sure thing.
Paru. Les membres du syndicat d'Everhart sont venus ici pour retrouver cette arme.
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. Looking like they'd just taken off their wild pines overalls. They are. They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Peut-être.
There really is tracking down your gun.
Non, aussi subtilement le sourcil.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying.
Sure.
Le tuyau. On va acheter des trucs.
Typical Martinez Street. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some,
C'est ça, quoi.
the boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber.
On va avoir une remise spéciale police.
Count.
A man like that in a neighborhood like this, in a rickety house falling into the sea, there's fear in him. Careful, you can only do this once.
Tirez-vous de 10 réals.
Sounds like a rip-off, but okay. I can make it 10, but no lower.
Non, je peux juste passer vite fait une bande sur ce magnétophone.
Sorry, man. I can't be
Ok, vas-y, je l'achète.
Quality sound reap.
Je vais l'écouter. Ah, j'ai le subwoofer sur les épaules, quoi. Je veux bien, mais... Ah, voilà.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying... You push, command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
En bruyant, un bruit de machine.
That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
Un clic. Le silence. Face de la bande est vide.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
Qu'en pensez-vous?
Authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Mais il a bien dit qu'il allait le faire. On peut pas trafiquer les mots de quelqu'un qui sort de la bouche de quelqu'un. Le lieutenant observe la bande. Vous reconnaissez bien ce regard. Désormais, c'est son air soupçonneux. C'est quoi la toute fin là, le silence? Qui s'accortit? Ouais, tout à fait. Echo Oi? C'est qu'il y était? Bon, et maintenant?
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes it.
Eh ben, let's go. Oh putain, je peux interagir avec le muguet. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, Kim?
Called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Est-ce une coïncidence, ça, tu trouves sur le toit?
Maybe not. We'll see.
Qui en accrochait de quel côté?
So the commoners and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth. But
sur vos doigts.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza?
Ah, on va aller revoir René. Ah oui. On parle à René, on parle à la madame du disco. Important. René. René, j'ai un sous-bouffeur. Trace de pneus mène sur le toit, j'avoue, de la pluie. René. Ah non. Le muguet, ça vous dit quelque chose, René?
Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
Attendez, c'est une tradition militaire royaliste?
But the communards were fond of them too. Call them revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
Ça vous a porté chance à vous?
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the idea for you, was
C'est
it?
Gaston.
She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston. But not while we...
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Je demande brièvement le lieutenant.
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you have to wait.
Merci, merci René, c'était très gentil. D'ailleurs, il faudrait, j'aimerais bien faire vérifier un truc. Le code de la machine. Une petite perte de temps, mais... Allez voir ça. Merde. J'ai raté le truc. Voilà. Je vois rien. Voilà.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. The speaker comes.
Good evening. Please repeat.
Non, y a pas encore.
Tiles on the cube are.
Par contre, j'avais pas un truc genre où je pouvais aller chercher dans l'ours là ou je sais pas quoi. Attends. Pas l'ours. Ah.
This orange machine is turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood. You slip your fingers under the frozen. No, this is going to need something else. If you want to try.
Oui, c'est vrai que je peux pas, il faut le super pied de biche. Il n'y a pas de super pied de biche. Et Kuno, t'as vu comment je suis stylé là? Oh, mon copain là. Demain t'es mon copain, je le sais. Je le sais pas encore, mais demain on est potes. Il faut aller reparler au monsieur aussi. 1 heure. 1 heure passée. Ce flic quoi. Compte de poche à la main, subwoofer et tout là. Et pas de pantalon, très important. J'aimerais sortir. Merci.
Officer.
Titus
Hardy m'a remis un enregistrement sur lequel le défunt prétend vouloir commettre un viol.
Put her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
Sur la bande, c'est très clairement vous qui dites vouloir prendre pour cible.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Quelque chose dans ce goût-là, ouais. Le lieutenant consulte ses notes, la caisse.
That was practically his pickup line.
Elle saisit à nouveau la tasse.
Wars a lot. Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
J'ai parlé de Koi, oui.
Actually, there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway.
Faut dire des trucs pareils.
Kohoi.
Les machos?
Was he bright?
Oh no.
Les broufs?
Pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Stratégie d'adaptation.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. It was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Ça vous branche ce genre de truc?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? In Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Vous êtes disposé, j'aimerais qu'on en dise plus sur la victime.
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
Je note l'information dans son calepin.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours.
On a encore beaucoup de choses à savoir sur ce monsieur. Wow.